What's up, X-Wing players? Check your 6, D-Bad Wolf coming at you. And this is going to be round 4, the finals, basically, at Fire for Effect Store Championship. Siri will be taking on Jake, aka Atomic Boxer. Both are the only undefeated people going 3-0, and they'll be facing off for the first place. Siri is flying 3 lamdas, one with Vader, and I think one might be one of the named pilots. Not 100% sure. Just based on the firing order later on in the game, I have reason to believe that one might be a higher up pilot. And then she's also got Soontir Fel off in the distance. And Jake is flying 3 B-Wings with heavy lasers and fire control. The B-Wings are all Dagger Squad. And I believe that's pilot skill 3 or 4. So Siri's trying to sneak Soontir in from the side to flank the Dagger Squad. Jake has other plans in mind, and he just heads right for it. And I think it's a pretty good move. It's forcing the lamdas to move in as he flies away. Never really been a big fan of the lamdas. They're just not maneuverable enough, even with engine upgrade. I still don't care much for them. And Siri's is doing a pretty good job at first piloting them. Starting to head into the rocks. Could get a bit rough for the lamdas. The only thing is they got so much hull and shield. If they hit a rock and take a damage, not really a big deal at all. And before this round I had faced Jake in round 2, and he did an excellent job with those B-Wings flying through the asteroids. I'm not sure what we're seeing there. He moved and then moved back. Not sure if that was legal, but I don't think it mattered. And not to get Soontir blown up by heavy laser cannons. Runs away from the daggers. Trying to move the Landos in to get a shot at those daggers. And I think that move there with the second Lambda was not the best idea. Sure, there was a chance that she might have landed on a rock, but once you start to pull the Lambda away from getting a shot, it's kind of hard to get them back in position to get any shots. See, again, I think she's a little too concerned about the asteroids. And unfortunately, she lands on one there and loses a shield. I mean, you have the opportunity not to only get a shot at your opponent, but when you have a bunch of big ships like that, I think it's best to keep them clumped together to, if anything, mess up your opponent's ability to move towards you or around you. It is very difficult to fly any ship around 3 clumped up big ships. Okay, round 6, we're going to get some shots here. Soontir doesn't have any shots. B-Wing 2 is going to take a shot at the first Lambda. think he got 3 hits there. The Lambda loses 2 shields. B-Wing 1 is going to take a shot at the same Lambda. Looks like he got 2 hits, no evades. Lambda loses another 2 shields. And the third B-Wing at the same target. Looks like 2 hits, or maybe 3 hits. The Lambda removes another shield and takes 1 hit. So that's 2 hits for each B-Wing with no actions. So a fairly good round for Jake. Again, moving the Lambda far out of the arc, getting a shot at the B-Wings. The other two look like they're in good position. Jake does a little tricky maneuvering, gets most of his B-Wings out of harm's way. Okay, round 7 shots. Fel is going to take aim at B-Wing 1. Two hits are rolled. And no evades. B-Wing 1 is going to take a shot at Lambda 1. Looks like he has 3 hits. And no evades. Lambda 1 is down to 2 hull. Okay, B-Wing 2 is going to take a shot at Lambda number 2, the one with Vader. I think Jake's contemplating if he wants to finish off the first Lambda. But he shoots at the second Lambda. And he rolls 4 natural hits. Not dice for Jake, no evades. The Lambda with Vader takes 4 hits and is down to 1 shield. Lambda 2 is going to take a shot at B-Wing number 3. Gets 3 hits. No evades. And it'll be down to 2 shields left. Jake again is doing some awesome maneuvering with those B-wings. Very challenging to avoid all three of those arcs. Siri manages to get Soontir Fel out of his arcs, but does not land him in Soontir's arc though. So Fel has no shots. B-Wing 1 at the first lambda through a rock. Gets enough hits to finish it off. B-Wing 2 is going to take a shot at lambda number 2. Gets 2 hits, 1 crit. No evades are rolled. 4 hull left. Now B-Wing 3 is going to take a shot at number 2. And it appears that he had rolled all focus. So his hot dice streak comes to an end. No damage done that round. I thought that lambda was going to be a goner. Gets a range 1 shot. B-Wing 3 gets 4 hits. And 1 evade. So B-Wing's down to 2 hull. Vader is used, I think, in hopes of getting a direct hit. But I believe she got a blinded pilot. Later on, the ship misses a round of shots, I think. So we have 1 beat up B-Wing, dead lambda, and a second nearly dead lambda. The rebels got a slight lead here. Again, I think she would have been better off trying to plow one of those lambdas right at those B-Wings and get them out of that nice little cluster around the asteroids they got going. Okay, Soontir has his second shot of the game. So you should say B-Wing 2 gets 3 hits, and 1's evaded. And they roll the focus, and he's going to spend his focus to get that evade. B-Wing 2 will be down to 3 shields. B-Wing 1 is going to shoot through a rock at lambda 3. And it looks like he gets enough hits to finish it off. Okay, B-Wing 3 is going to take a shot at Lambda 2 and gets 4 hits. 1 is evaded, 1 shield left. And B-Wing 2 does not take a shot. So I'm guessing I was correct about the crit being a blinded pilot. It could have been a big deal for Siri if he didn't finish off that Lambda. Another round of hits on a B-Wing could have been very helpful. Especially if she could have got a Vader crit on one of them. Even if it would have finished off the Lambda. This is heartbreaking when she bumps Soontir. And no actions for Soontir, which is very tragic. That B-Wing out there she takes a shot at only has 1 hull left, and she doesn't get any hits. That had to be just gut-wrenching. And B-Wing, the Lambda's taking a shot. At B-Wing 2, I think. Gets 3 hits, 1's evaded. 1 shield remains. So that what makes me think it's a higher up Lambda. B-Wing 2 at the Lambda. Spends a focus, gets 2 hits. 2 hull remain. B-Wing 3 just has it in arc. Looks like range 2. Had Soontir finished off that B-Wing. That Lambda might have survived another round also to get another shot at those B-Wings. So it looks like he got 2 hits and 1 evade or no evades. Looks like the B-Wing's going to take a shot at Fel and gets 2 hits. So it looks like the Lambda does get to survive for 1 more round. But not looking too good for the Empire. Again, flying the Lambda away, I think it would have been better to have flown it into the B-Wings for 2 reasons. 1, take away actions, bunch them up, and 2, reduce the amount of shots that you would have at the Lambda. And also, you kind of be pinning them into position for attack. Looks like Soontir takes a shot. Gets 4 hits on B-Wing 3. And it only has 1 hull left. And Siri gets her first kill. Yeah, I'm not sure which B-Wing is shooting at Fel. I think it might be the one further back. Nope, it's the further back B-Wing. Basic rolls 2 hits, uses the target lock, and looks like he has 4 hits, and Siri rolls 3 blanks. Killing off Soontir, and Siri calls it a game. And the win goes to Atomic Boxer. Good job, Atomic. Hey.
Well, she was in the top 2 in the last battle, but Siri took third. Second place, we got Alex.
Whoa. Greg. Greg. That's not possible.
Okay, congratulations.
Yay. Sit, Wolf Wolf, sit. Bad Wolf.